we can handle that data to use it in lieu of that drop zone that we did in previous videos. So the part of what you're going to learn here is that's important is really just getting the target from any given file input field. And that's kind of the critical thing here. It's actually really simple, so it's not going to be a very long video. First things first is, yes, I'm working off of previous code. And all I'm going to do here is bring in a file input. So input type equals to file. And we're going to say accept. And what do I want to accept? Well, I want to accept certain kinds of file types. So I'm going to use this accepted file types string here that has multiple different file types in there. And then I'm going to bring that down into my accept. And there we go. So I now have my file of accepted type. And then what I also want to do is have it where if my file actually changes, I want to run a method. So I'm going to go ahead and say handle file select, and that takes in the event. And in here we will say, let's just console log the event at first. Okay. So, intuitively you might say on change and use that. So handle file select on change. Come in here, we have this file select here, and by default, I shouldn't actually see, videos and stuff like that. I actually can't grab those, but screenshots or PNG images, I can. So I upload that, and it changes. And what do I see? I see an event that actually happened, right? So on change, it seems to be working. So let's go ahead and grab what this file is, and it's really simple. We can just say if event.target.files and event.target.files.length is greater than 0. This is basically saying, hey, make sure that there are files in here. And you know what? I want to say multiple equals to false on here as well. So I don't want more than one file, because just generally what I've been doing in this whole image upload and cropping thing is we only used one file. So this is actually not any different than what we've seen before, which was the dropping method, right? So all of this right here is something I can absolutely do. Just come down here, paste it in, and this runs a method that we created before, which just verifies our files. And all we just do for the files in themselves is this event.target.files. So I can really just say const files equals to event.target.files, and that's probably better. And then just use if files and length. Okay, so now all of this stuff is going to work exactly like the other portion. So I can go ahead and come in here, grab something, it grabs it. I can actually run the crop and do all that. I can clear things out. Granted, it doesn't actually clear out that portion, right? So that's actually going back into using references and clearing them out otherwise. So if you were to do it with the input itself, let's just go ahead and say this.file input ref equals to react and create ref. Then I'm going to go ahead and just say ref equals to this.file input ref. Okay. And then on my clear, I'll just say this.file input ref.current and .value equals to null. Okay, so that should clear out that file input ref. So come back in here, click on it, and click on any given thing. There it is. Hit clear, and it clears it out. That file's gone now. And granted, of course, if I came in here and uploaded in a different fashion but hit clear, I still shouldn't get an error because that value is null either way. Okay, cool. So that is how you would do it using just that basic file input, but I really think that the drag and drop part is just significantly better. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe to get everything. I'm going to be doing so much more stuff with REACTJS because it's just incredible.